let's do some algebra and learn why it's good to have holes in your t-shirts. The more holes, the better. Sure. I like this series because it practices a whole lot of different elements of algebra all in one. Not too much of anything. We're going to start with 1, 2, each section is numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll start with the first section and go around. I've got one sample from every section except the last one. I have 3. Number 1, we're doing this one. I copied it here. 9 minus negative 6 plus 20. Minus a negative is plus. So I have 9 plus 6 is 15 plus 20. That gives us 35. So 35, there it is. I don't know why I couldn't find it. So this is 7. 7 is A. I'm just drawing those. Don't do that on your paper, it'll be a mess. I'm just drawing that so you see. 7 is A, so then I'll come down to the bottom, find 7, and then I'll put A. It's a little bit weird because you don't use the number that's your answer, you use the number that they give you that is beside your answer, which is like mind-boggling for me sometimes because I want it to be 35. All right. Number 2. We're doing R. The first thing I need to do is parentheses. I can combine those. When you can't combine the terms in parentheses or perform the operation, then you do distributive property, but I can add these. So negative 23 plus 3 is negative 20. So that is negative 9 minus, there's the minus, negative 20. Gave us 2 minuses. So once again, with minus a negative, we do that. So we have negative 9 plus 20, which gives us 11. R is 11. So let's find 11. Goes with 31. So we go down to the bottom and find 31. That is the letter R. All right, now, number 3. We've got brackets. The brackets really aren't anything more than just one level of grouping here. And the reason that they used brackets is because they put the negative exponent, the negative integer in parentheses. Sometimes that's the only reason that you'll have brackets. Not because you have grouping inside of a grouping, but because you have an integer in parentheses. That's it. We'll do this first. And once we do this, we get rid of the parentheses and the bracket. 18 plus negative 11, it's like 18 minus 11, is 7 times negative 6. See, all those are gone. 7 times negative 6 is negative 42. We find negative 42, it's 4. I go down and find 4. That is Y. I really like this a lot, but it is kind of weird. That's the one thing I don't like about it, is the way that they give you these obligatory numbers to use instead of just your answer. Number 4. Negative 10 minus negative 7n plus negative 9. Got minus a negative again, so I'll make that plus. I'm just gonna rewrite this. This is a lot. I'm gonna do negative 10 plus 7n, and instead of putting plus negative 9n, I'm just gonna do minus 9n. You can do plus negative 9 in if you want. But this is better. If you're not comfortable with this, it's okay to still do the plus minus. I know by the time you get into high school, this is what's expected. All right, so I can combine my like terms. I'm going to start with the variable term. I've got negative 2n, and then that's negative 10. Negative 2n minus 10. Ah, found it right away. 11 is I. You go down, find 11, that is I. Right, on to number 5. I'll put that here so we can see. We are substituting. X is negative 4, Y is 3. I'll end up, so you can either do bigger parentheses or bracket. I'll do it both ways and you can see which one you prefer. I'll do bigger parentheses and then I'll do brackets. So X is negative 4. Negative 4, Y is 3 times 3, and it's all squared. So I could do a big set of parentheses, because sometimes you see it that way. The other way would be negative 4, 3, squared. Just whichever you prefer. They both mean the same thing. I think that this looks neater to me. I prefer this way. All right, well, I am going to do the operation that's inside of this bracket. These parentheses, they're not for grouping, that's just to show multiplication and to show that the negative goes with the 4. But there's not an operation inside, so there's nothing to do. So this is the grouping I need to work with. Negative 4 times 3 is negative 12. Negative 12. And I'm going to put this in parentheses because it's negative. If I don't put the negative in parentheses, my answer will be wrong. Negative 12 times negative 12 is positive 144. Which is 6. Wait. 6 is M. Now let's go on to number 6, and we'll do these. All right. We will do R, K, and A. We are substituting A for negative 2 and B for negative 5. We already have a negative right here, so I'm going to write that, and then we have A. A is negative 2. So you see it ends up being a negative negative. Minus 20, B is negative 5. Negative 5, like that. So I'm going to, so that makes positive. That makes positive 2. Negative 20 times negative 5 is positive 100. When I combine them, I get 102, which is 40. 40 is R. On to K. A squared, B squared, okay. Oh, this one's pretty basic. So we've got negative 2 squared plus negative 5 squared. Well, negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. Negative 5 times negative 5 is positive 25. You add them and get 29. Which is 8. So 8 is K. Make, I-N-G, no. So it's not making, make. I think it's make. All right, and finally A. This one will have, I'm going to use brackets for this one because you see it's already got parentheses, but when I put my negative integers in parentheses, I'm going to use the bracket. So A is -2 plus B is -5. Then I'll put the whole thing in a bracket because that's in parentheses. And then I square it. I'll do inside the bracket, -2 plus -5 is -7, -7, so now I'm back down to just parentheses, squared. -7 times -7 is +49. So 49 is 33, 33 is A. Come down here, A. So this is what we've got so far. Take a good look at it. Make sure you have these letters. I'm assuming that I put them in the right place. And there you go. Yeah, don't do that. I don't like that.